Hi, my name is Lost Ninja. You are watching Lost Ninja plays Darkosto's Invasion Modpack version 1.0.7. This is episode 33 of Series 3, and with that, I will, without any further ado, I will get back to playing. I've done, I haven't done very much. I've got 5 new ender pearls, and I got an extra seed, so we put another one down. So that's the amount of ender pearls I will want to, ender lilies even. I will want to get. So we've got 5 and I need quite a lot more, sadly. We haven't got any. No. Right, so it looks like I can make, well, 4 is what I need to make the capacitor that I want to make. And then I think we'll have to look at making the void ore miner. Although my power system, still isn't actually doing brilliantly yet. PV voltage needs too much of the vibrant ally. I prefer those, to be honest. But anyway, yeah. That produces 40 RF per tick. That produces 10 RF per tick. Ouch. 160. That would be the best one, but it's just exceedingly expensive. Anyway, so yeah. Right, let's see. We should have enough bits now to make one of those. Which means we can finish that one off. We get another octadic, which is nice. We'll go with that one. So next we're going to work on the void resource miner controller. So we go to @enviro void resource, isn't it? First one. 4 blocks of gold, a block of endstone, which I'll have to make, netherrack, and a moss stone. Now, moss stone. How do I make moss stone? I don't have any. Vines and cobblestone. I don't have any vines either, I don't think. I would be very surprised. What have I done outside? I finished wiring up those. Not certain I've wired up the one in the corner, the far corner. Let's go and look at it. I can't remember. I don't think I did. Or did I? Yeah, no, I remember doing it now. So yeah, that one's all wired up. I haven't finished inside because I ran out of the conduit cover stuff, for which I need clay. I've got some clay left, but I didn't want to use it all up to no, clay. I've got, let's see, I've got 16 clay. I haven't put any along under there, if you look. So, I got a load more chickens. What I hadn't realised is, if you damage a chicken, like throwing an egg at it, yeah, it goes berserk and tries to kill you. I didn't quite get killed by chickens, but it was close. Well, there was about 8 of them. No, I was standing here and chucking eggs. Yeah, so they were all down the far end getting eggs dropped on them. And when I went to go and pick them up with the soul vials, they all swarmed me. I had problems. The thing is, they were knocking me back all the time. So what I wanted to do was break one of these blocks and chuck them out. So in the end, I managed to break that one. And the chicken that was in it leapt out, and I suppose it must be a she, started attacking me as well. So I ended up, I had to go and get some glass, bung up the hole, break the next one, all the while being knocked back by the chickens that were still out wandering around, and then catching them with the soul vials and shoving them in there. It does mean I'm going to have lots and lots of chickens soon. Well, in theory. Right, so we can put that away. I'm going to charge that up, and I'm going to carry it around with me to charge my things. What else have I done while I've been... Oh, I tell you what else I've done. I wanted to, at some point I've lost the battery that I built when I made that, so I made a couple more. I've got 2 quintuples. So anyway, I want to put that, I think, on there, probably the best plan. Or maybe not. That's only got 20 in total, and that's going to take 20 into 25. No. Yeah, it's got 25 in it, and that's got 20 in it. I'll take that off. We'll find another source to it. The reason I ran out of conduit cover so quickly is I went rather overboard with it down here. Just turn that off. I've now got windows all the way along and in there. So I wish I could make these guys land and get absorbed, but they don't do it reliably. So oh, too far. Right then, so I think probably the best plan with that would be to put it on the outside. I've got one up there already. Is that one fully charged? Very nearly. It's raining though, daylight. Plenty of daylight left behind it. I don't think there's any way of stopping the rain. Which would be ideal. Powered 3 and powered 2. So I want a double capacitor. So we'll on that. Of course, my thing is still downstairs. I think I did that on camera. I've got rid of the farm at this end. I'm going to only have this farm, which means I can get rid of that and that, incidentally. I'm going to eventually I'll put the farm up here. In fact, actually, I might do the farm next because I can then use that octadic capacitor I've got, which should be very sensible, I think. What I am going to do though is get one of those. No, I've got one left, so not completely bereft, but yeah. And if I get rid of this, it's quite likely I will forget to that I keep trying to go down there. To be fair, I mean I could use it to go down there, but there's no point. That's a good point, actually. Ooh, now that's something I could do. I've got some of those left. We could use. We need to make a fence structure with those, don't we? That's part of the book now. So I don't know if we've got enough for the next part. Passive defense. Pardon me. Yeah, we might have. Obsidian, so we should have enough. That will clear off those parts of the quest, I think. Yeah. Not that I really have any use for them, but yeah, that's that's sorted. We can put those into there. Right. I've only got 3 blocks of gold, and I need 4 blocks of gold for that thing that I was going to make. Even if I had the things to make it with, but yeah. Right then, so what I'm going to do... Is it still raining? Probably. No, it stopped raining. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that down up here. In theory. I want to put it on top of... There we go. That will then charge, in theory. Probably won't charge much now. Where the hell is he getting it from then? 20,000. Shouldn't be able to get 20,000 from anywhere. Don't understand that at all. Well, that one there goes into there, and it, unless I've managed to mess it up, I suppose that's possible. Wouldn't be the first time, would it? Right, it's coming from there. Right, so let's just go into there, and that should only be an input, not an output. Let's sigh. Right, so that will get input from the other side, but it won't get output from the. It won't output to the other side. Let's just have another look at that. Oh, that one. So that one is input only. Shouldn't be input only, it should be just none. Oh, now. Right, that should be output only. That should be input only. If I get my that looks about right. That'll be using up power. Probably need to find out what else I can use nutrient distillation for. Right, so we want... we'll just use a bit of clear glass. I'll probably regret it shortly, but what the heck. Do that there. I regret it because I'm going to use clear glass to get the... I'm going to have to put some more solar panels down. I really want to find a use for those batteries. Now, there's a thought. I've got loads of batteries and I've filled them up. I filled them up during the day. But, just thinking about this. There is a block in Actual Editions which was a solar panel, which isn't cheap. It's not too bad, actually. Although it does depend on how much power it produces. 8 RF. Ye gods. That's a bit low, isn't it? Right, so we're not going to bother with that. But there is a block in New Orleans. They call... no, wait. 2 Rustonia, an iron casing. I might even be able to afford that as a ease. Yeah, an innovator. Right, so if I put my innovator... let's think somewhere I can put it. I think we'll put it up there. And we will... input. Yeah, input. Now, we've got these batteries, which... that one's got 14 million and that one's got 15 million. So what I basically need to do, I'm going to use them for is like an extra power storage. Because while they're not cheap, they're a heck of a lot cheaper than making the making whatever those are, capacitor banks. The other ones are those. Right. And they are not getting anything because they're only getting powered from the solar panels. The solar panels I'm going to adjust so that when they are, when I take them to pieces and rebuild them, so as I say, I'm going to build probably another 2. I'm going to build them so that this edge here is there, and then a big gap of 1 as before, and then there, and so on. To be honest, I could do that. I'll probably do that as soon as it gets light. I'm still waiting for ender crystals to not ender crystal, whatever they ender pearls to turn into stuff. So now did I have a spare filter? I think I did, didn't I? Right. So we're going to use that to automate the well, in theory, it might not work, to be honest. Put that in there. Put that in the bin. Pardon me. We might not be able to do this because we can't access that now. I don't know why not, but it won't let us do it. It's very annoying. We can get to it like that. Right. So what we want to do, we actually need another filter, but so go to right. So we got some flesh. We want flesh and leather and filter. Right, the idea is that basically we have an input, that one there, so it only inserts rotten flesh, and it only extracts leather. Does it automatically like that? Okay. This then will have the same. Let's think. Extract on brown. Yeah. Extract on brown. Insert on brown. Extract on green. Now that should work. Probably should have done that before now, but whatever. Ah, right. That works. I need to sort this out as well. Right, let's just... Oh, I've got buttons on that already, so that's alright. And they can't take buttons, I don't think. They've got 11. And that costs 2, right, so that's fine. Oh, wrong one. Okay, the other thing I wanted to look up was, I want to know punch. Ooh, punch 2, nice. If I had a punch 2 ancient tome, I could try putting it on that to get punch 3. So I want basically a little bit of string and 28 levels. A little bit of string and 28 levels, plus knockback. 2 pistons and 23 levels, so I need to go and get some XP. Sorry guys, it gets boring now. Oh, I know where all my tools are. I won't put everything onto repair. Those are my frost walking boots, right, so they go into there, that goes into there, that goes into there. To be fair, I don't use that lot now very much. I've got one of those already, I don't need that one. Oh! Oh, it's not switched on anyway, that's alright then. So, basically I'm going to get 28 levels or so and I'll store it, and then I get another 28 levels or so and store it. We also need to make some more laser turrets. I need to make 3 more, I think. Not desperately urgent yet, but it will be. I can get to 20 twice, 3 times, and then I probably cope without that. Pardon me. What I want is something that stops them fighting. There's a passivity module or something. Right, I should have enough there. Right, what did I say I needed? 2 pistons. Some string. Oh, a load of that. some string. Oh, and 2 books. Books, yeah, book and quill is the other bit, wasn't it? And then I've got to actually get the stuff to apply them as well. So, the other thing I want to do, and it's not... Oh, little piggies. Just evil little sods, and you can't hit them. Well, I can't hit them. He dropped something useful. So we'll run all the way down the stairs to get it back. We'll eat on the way back up there. That's called multitasking, that is. Anyway, so let's get out. No, yeah, no. Put it all in and then get out. 10 levels, 10 HP levels. Yeah, so 23. Which was the, I believe it was the string one, wasn't it? Oh no, Punchy's the string, but it needs 28. Yep, there we go. No. What was that one anyway? Luck of the Sea, alright. That one was the 23 one. Oh, might as well leave that in there, mightn't we? Right, then. So we just need to... right, let's think. Punch... Punch wants to go onto there. Knockback wants to go onto my sword. I've got 3 levels. I'm going to need more than that, aren't I? Right. Get all the gold, get all of that, get all of that. Get the swords, because they're useful. Get that. Nothing else there. Oh, we'll take those out as well. Oh, hang on. We want to do that as well. Right, so... Right, what else we got? We got sharpness. Smite. Fire aspect. I'm not saying what fire aspect is. I think that might be for the bows again. But still I need a book of fire aspect 2 to actually use that. Power 5 and power 5. What power 5 is to actually make? Power 5 to make is flint. Crap load of flint and a book and quill. Right. Yeah. Well, power goes on the crossbow, in theory. So I want flint as well. Crap load of flint. We've got the blue stuff. Got that. Just want the XP and the. Oh, why is it they all appear when I come down? That's ridiculous. Right, I don't know if enough, but let's see, we got that and that. 35 for power 5. And then we need another 35 to use that book on it. So let's go and get killing stuff. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do before we do that. We'll go and get the actual ancient. What am I doing? What am I doing like? What am I like doing? Right. Now, my understanding of it is this. Yeah, I need to find a book that will... Oh, I just thought of that. Can I actually ask that what to use it? No. Right, if we had a smite then, because we've got some smite books as well. Yeah, so that's rotten flesh, lots of. 26, 32. Plus 5 for the level. And what have we got actually on there at the moment? We've got looting and XP boost. If we put smite on it as well, particularly if we can get smite 6, yeah, I could kill these things a lot quicker. In theory. No. Oh no. That's white. Don't spell great like that anyway, do you? No. Doesn't look like that. The mod, whatever that mod that I had from the other package here. It added a loot filter. Basically, it was a thing that just that might do it. Right, I'm just gonna get. We might have one in there if we've got one. We've got one of those. I don't know if it's called a trapdoor. It's the metalwork version of that. It is called a trapdoor. So I'll just use that. That one there will do then. Basically, I want to stop the little zombies getting out. I can't kill anyone. I can't get it. I can't do anything with it because there's too many mobs in the way. And that gap is probably only just big enough for two. It's probably only just 2 by 2 high. There. It's a shame I couldn't have it the other way around, isn't it? Can we rotate it? Yes. Sorry guys, you're all that's not quite the right way, but right, so to make what are we trying to make there? We want 35. We got anything in there? Yeah, we got loads in there. So that will make us a power 5 book. Now if we put a power 5 plus power 5, it's going to cost us an additional 35, but we get power 6 out of it. This is going on my crossbow, obviously. I don't know what power 6 is in relation to power 5, how much extra damage that will be, but that is a lot of extra damage, I would think. But I do need 35 XP, levels of XP to get it. Not ideal. I don't know. I seem to remember reading somewhere that the blazes actually are damaged more by Bane of Arthropods. I could be wrong there, but probably do with mending on the sword as well. $32. Come on, come on, come on. Gonna kill this couple of ender dragons, that'll sort it out. What I'd really like to see is this mod pack without the dimension issues. So at the moment you can't get to the end or the nether. They're just disabled completely, not like able to do it. First time I played this pack, I thought, all right, I've got enough to go to the nether now. I'll go to the nether and I'll beat it. Yeah, right. Okay, so I want to put that on my bow. So how many levels do I need to put that on my bow? I need 35! I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to rotate that door around a bit more. I want it on the back wall. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Right. Back to me killing. That should stop the little buggers getting us out. And particularly once it's shut. I'll just have to remember to shut it. I might also need to just go into there and delete stuff because... Oh, we're not too badly off yet. Plenty of gold, which is something I'm still low on. What I really want to do is add some other mechanism for killing them. That works great, except it doesn't drop anything. There's no XP or loot as far as I can see. Or if there is, I'm missing it. I don't know. But the other thing is, I want XP to drop. And then what I need is a big raider with the 400 health and see how much damage a single shot from my bow does. Turns out it does 10 more damage than it would have done normally. There we go. Oh. Time to get up. Right, so we've got, let's see, we've got Infinity, Punch and Power. Well, I don't know, that should be killing them. Every time I hit, that should kill something. It does seem to be that way, doesn't it? Right, I need another 70 XP. 70 levels. Because I'm going to put the... well. I'd also quite like one of the... I don't think there is anything in this mod that does it, but sorry, in this pack that does it. That one which allows you to pull enchants off things. Anyway, right, so I want... I'll leave those guys. Right, so let's have a look. Smite was rotten flesh, wasn't it? Smit. So I'm smitten. Advanced rocketry. Resisting. Ooh. Redstone signals, not power. All right, that's interesting. I didn't know about that one. Hemp and the other one. So, smite is lots of rotten flesh. Probably should have done smite first rather than the... Because then I would be killing them quicker, so I'd get XP quicker, so I wouldn't need to... To be honest, I don't know how many. Put that up there, put that up there. How many do we need? 32 for that book. But if you think about it, I'm still going to be doing damage to the blazes, but I'll be doing more damage to all of the, or most of the mobs that are spawning in there. Right, let some more of those spawn. Let's go get the smite book. What's that one? Sharpness 3. What else have we got? Fire aspect 2. I don't know what fire aspect 2 is. Berserking, I think that's extra damage on the sword, but I don't know. Wither affinity, I don't know. Depth strider is on boots. Silk touch does not work. Does not work. I only got 2 of those. Sharpness. Efficiency. 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 We've got loads of efficiencies. They seem to be multiplying, and sharpness. Right. Oh, what's that one? That one's... Oh, smite 3. No good to me. No, they don't work. Exploding and bonus package. I don't know what they do either. Chorus food. They are food, and you can use them for the purple dye. I said I don't know what... Yeah, an earlier episode I said something like I don't know what they're for. The vanilla or something. Wasn't so much that I didn't know what they're for like that. I meant really where they come from, when I found them, because they were just like loose on the floor. To be honest, I've never actually used them in vanilla, because pretty much by the time, if I'm playing vanilla Minecraft, by the time I get to the end, I have no interest in doing yeah, if I'm playing vanilla Minecraft, I have no interest in getting to the point of actually having once I've defeated the Ender Dragon. Yeah, looking for Ender cities is sort of, well, I've finished the game, why do I need to do this? I have a feeling they've just set the thing on fire. Yeah, oh well. Looks like I will need the metal one then. A little bit annoying. Alright. 28. Powered spawner would go. The nutrient distillation that I'm making upstairs, you can use that in a powered spawner, but I'm not certain you can make the powered spawner. And if you can, I'm going to fill it with laser creepers. Gunpowder, redstone, and things to make lasers. Sort of like best setup you can get, really, isn't it? Well, I would say on average I need 3 hits to kill things at the moment. Right, so let's so we get that on a book and see how many hits I need then. Basically. I'm sort of hoping that it'll be sort of like 2 hits or even 1 hit to kill most of these mobs. which would improve my XP input. Not input, you know, the amount of XP I get would be improved if I had that, was in that situation. It's a shame you can't use it for anything else. There's a mod called Levels, I think. Levels 3 maybe. Where you can use... No, that was not it. Levels allows you to level up. But it doesn't... I don't know, there is a mod that I've read about or used or something that gives you the option of using your XP levels for other things. I look like a big button that I just keep thinking I want to press it. Come on, I only want another 35. Come on, give me another 35, please. Well, 10, 11-ish. It's not that they're not spawning fast enough, it's the fact they're not coming through quickly enough, because they're sticking on things. And that I can't do anything about, unless I could make it so that they were ignoring me completely. Something like a true invisibility or something would do it. Of course, the thing is, once I've got this sword, I really want another sword. I'll do that off camera. Another sword that is sharpness rather than smite. This one, then, I will use just for, you know, down here. So at the moment, it does 28 damage-ish. And it's about 3 hits. Oh, that's faster. Definitely faster. Yeah, that is so cool. Right, so what are we on? 47 minutes past, and most of that is me standing here stabbing mobs in the back, in the front. Right, so let's put all of that away in there, and that in there, and that in there. Right, and use the old delete thing, get rid of all of the arrows. And all the hammers, and all of those, and all of those, and all of that junk down there. Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of those flints. I might as well get rid of those hearts as well. And those arrows. Turn that off. When did they get the engineer's manual out? Don't remember doing that. Right. So first of all, we will turn that on to stop them spawning. Then we'll get that XP that's just sitting there in the hoof, so to speak. Right, lights on, then we just turn it on as well. That all then. Oh, hang on. Turn that back off, we'll drop this XP off before we do anything else. Don't need it at the moment. And I tend to lose it all when I die anyway. Right, come on. That not grown. That looks grown to me. Oh, that's of course my bag's empty, full, isn't it? Alright, that's in, that's in, that's in. All that lovely gold. Right. Got another ender lit. That's good. That must have been from in there. Oh well. Don't remember getting it out, that's all. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a hot day here again, which I suspect for people who actually like hot weather probably means it's not as hot as the. So it's going to be if I say it's going to be in the 20s, probably. Well, yesterday it was 26 in our kitchen, and the house is south facing, so we do actually suffer a lot. Not suffer, we do get quite a lot of heat. What I'm trying to say is probably not considered particularly hot by people who enjoy hot weather. For me, it's too hot. So, I really need to put some. Oh, I was going to get a farm going, wasn't I? Now, let's see then. If we go and look at farm, what do we need? We need electrical steel, easy peasy. We need pulsating crystal, easy peasy. Machine chassis, easy peasy. And what zombie head then? Zombie head. Solarium, silicon, and redstone. Ooh. It won't let me pick that up. It won't let me pick any of that up. Why would it not let me pick that up? Okay. And redstone, wasn't it? Yeah. Wither diamonds. Oh, cool. A wither diamond can be used to craft tools, progressive automation. I don't know how you make them. Oh, I see. Nether star plus a diamond. Cool. Bloody hellfire. Right, I'll actually. Oh, I need two of those. I need two of them because one of them actually goes in the farm once you've crafted it. Okay, we're not going to have that working, I see. It's fine. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Z logic controller and some steel. And then we need conduit. We need more enhanced energy conduit. We need that as well. Right. Well, we've got a cable down there. We haven't got one on that side, so we'll do it that way. Yep, that works. We should have one there anyway. Yeah, we do. Okay. We want the octadic capacitor. We've got a line around in here. We've got diamond hoe anyway. So this goes to there. We put that in, we put that in. We do actually need to go and fiddle around with it from underneath to get the... Right, so some of this is going to be remade, and that's the bit that gets the complicated bit. I'm going to have a section of redstone, I'm going to have a section of endstone. Come on, worms, get on with the job. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those two out of there and turn them off. And then that will show me eventually where everything is. Because it won't replant the sections that have just been turned off. Wish we could do something about this damn rain! Wow, I love that system. I just love that. And I made it! Woohoo! Yes. Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything special about it, to be honest. There isn't. I just feel like there's something special about it, if you see what I mean. I don't need that. I need something to stand on. I think I might actually carry a stack of those around with me, because well, you can nerd... Was it nerd tower, is it? Nerd... You know, whatever it is. Noob tower, is it? With them. Extract. All I want to do. And you can break them easily without a tool. So yeah, might be sensible to carry a stack of that around with me. I will actually carry a stack though, I think, rather than just... And mobs don't get through them very easily. Right, what level are we at? An hour. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode there, and then off camera I'm going to farm up a ton of XP. And get... Well, here's the thing, I'm not certain which sword to get. I'll have a look at the different swords to get, and then I'll get which one ever I want, and make sure it's an archaic. So, we have quite a good... well, here's the thing, you see, I've got these great swords. I don't think they get the... this... you can't see what I'm pointing at, but where it says archaic on that tooltip, that only applies to some weapons, and I'm not certain which weapons it applies to. So I'm going to have to make some of these weapons probably just to check them out. Kaishi's weapon pack, I suspect, does get them, because I'm fairly certain the Cactus Sword has it. Black Greatsword is, let's see, it's a block of iron, an obsidian, and a stick, and that does... So extended reach, it does 9.25 attack damage as its base damage, which is quite nice, really. What we want is something with lots of base damage. And then we need to get that to 895 for the... Sorry, 895 for the Invar Greatsword. Ooh, 11 for the... 11.5 for the Lead Greatsword. Swing speed is 136 though, so if we go and look at the Diamond Greatsword, that does 10. So 136 swing speed again. Alright, what was that? The one back here that was really good. 136, 895. Alright, so let's start again. So, the Lead Greatsword has got a slow swing speed, extended reach. Empty offhand doesn't matter because I very seldom carry anything offhand. It does 11.5. I can't believe a lead sword is so good. It's possible it's because the what they call stuff durability is only 32. The Diamond Greatsword, if we look at it, has 1561, 10 damage. The Diamond Greatsword on paper at the moment is the best one. Black Ultra Greatsword, 15 attack damage, but only 76 weapon speed. And hey, it's not that expensive. It's only 4 blocks of iron and 2 obsidian for 15 attack damage. Now, if I could get that and extended reach, yeah. And only do no damage if there's... Oh, that's nice. And then we've got Black Greatsword, which is a cheaper version of that, basically. With 925 damage. I seem to remember there was a sword, that's 13.5. That's simply unbreakable. Oh, that uses Starry Emerald. Which is emeralds plus a wither star, which I can't get. Gilded, muddy, tin, steel. It looks like it's going to be the Black Ultra Sword. You can turn it into a Dragon Slayer, but you need 4 Dragon's Breaths with it. I knew about that one already. I've used that before. But still, it's a slow swing speed. That's a slow swing. That's even got even slower swing. No, 76 and 76. Yeah, 15 attack damage. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. What's the current swing speed then? My current swing speed is 1.6. So that would be the one I'm looking at would be slower. Oh, hang on, just go back to swords again. What was it called? K-A-I. K-A-I. There's loads more weapons in there. So we've got Black Ultra Greatsword. We've got the Dragon Slayer, which is the one I was looking at. We've got the Awakened Dragon. It does 30 damage as its base damage. And it costs a nether star, which we can't get, seemingly. Washing pole, no. Basically, what I want is something that's got good speed and good damage. Ideally over what I've got now. And then I want to get it to Diamond Battle Axe. That's got slow swing. Katana's the best one, but there's only a limited range of katana. And the top damage on the katana is only 5.5. 4. Diamond Spear is 5.5. Great Sword. Well, the Zweihander is 14.2 with 1 attack speed. Diamond Greatsword, 10 attack damage. Shuttle 5.2. None of the rest seem to be platinum shuttle. Steel shuttle 4.5. I think really I'm going to try making these, not the ultra sword, the other one, the 9.25. But that's not much higher than what I've got. I've got 7 at the moment. Base damage on my sword. So Archaic makes that 4 times base damage. Well, that's the thing, you see. I'm thinking if I'm getting the Black Ultra Sword, that's 15 times 4. That's like 60 damage as my base, essentially my main attack. 60 damage. I've got extended reach, which is nice. It's a slow swing speed, which is not nice. If I go with the black, that one, I don't have the extended reach, as much extended reach. I got a faster swing speed, a 9. Anyway, I'll do a bit more research off camera. It might also depend on how easy they are to re-roll them to get better versions. For instance, I mean, if I have to re-roll that one 10 times, that's a lot of, even for by my standards, that's a lot of iron. I've only got 85 blocks after all, so I don't want to use it all up. And it might end up that I will go with the just keep that one for now. Get another one, and then equip it with sharpness, knockback, XP boost, looting, anything else I can find basically. I'd also like to see if I can put an enchant on that drill, but I don't suppose I can. So anyway, that is it for this episode, which is episode 33. Episode 34, I'm going to have to go exploring again, really. I need various resources before I can start making the void resource miner. Particularly, I need those vine things. I can't remember where any are offhand, and I don't normally carry shears around with me, so I haven't got any. But they're quite common, so I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, episode 34 coming soon. Until that point, cheerio.